want to know what it is. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
Do you know what these are? Websites, yes, but if you answered lead generation machines, you would be even more correct. Do you ever wonder why old school brokerages make you use their proprietary websites? Do you think it has anything to do with your success as an agent, superior branding by chance, or to maybe differentiate yourself from the other hundreds to hundreds of thousands of agents who also use the exact same sites? If you want to take the red pill, stick around. For all you blue pill takers, come back around another video. Okay, so now that you're ready to see how far the rabbit hole goes, they know what I know. If you control your agent's websites, CRMs, email system, and the phone number used to text and make phone calls, well, then they own your business. You may not want to believe your broker is holding you captive, but you also may not want to believe that the company you hold your license at is not your family, but instead a corporation designed to give you all the warm and fuzzies of a family while literally taking away from you every day.
What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
No. I don't believe it. It's impossible.
I didn't say it would be easy, Neo. I just said it would be the truth.
Stop. Let me out. Let me out.
So if you truly want to run your business like a business, if you want to capitalize on the leads your own website cultivates rather than your brokerage taking them and possibly selling them to agents for referral fees, then listen up. Oh, and consumers, do you want buyers who are interested in your listing being transferred to agents that know nothing about your property, but are getting your listing lead because they were willing to pay a referral fee to their brokerage to get that lead? Or if you're on sites like Zillow, Trulia, or Realtor.com, do you expect to reach the listing agent when you click on the first agent picture you see on the listing? I mean, when you go to those sites and see those 3 agents listed, is your first thought that they know anything about the property? Or maybe you think that they are the best agents in that market based off of sales? Well, think again. They pay to be in that space, meaning I could just get my license and have 0 sales under my belt. But because I have the ability to pay thousands and sometimes tens of thousands of dollars per month to be on these platforms, suddenly I'm an expert. Starting to get it? So, how do you break free? How do you become the true independent contractor you already thought you were? How do you capitalize on your own leads? Well, let's start simple. Your email is the first change that needs to occur. Everyone thinks their broker is their best friend until they decide another brokerage is better for them. Do you know the first thing that happens? Your email is locked, meaning those years of conversations are no longer yours. They are the property of the brokerage, and they can scrub them and use the content to distribute leads to their agents. They can market to every email address you've ever corresponded to. They can send direct mail, market reports, etc., to your entire database, essentially, making you irrelevant unless your relationship is very strong with that consumer. So, how do you combat this? Well, it's a 3-step process. First, you go to GoDaddy.com or domains.google.com to search the domain you wish to have. I would suggest yourname.com, or if you are a team, your last name plus group or team.com. Once you find the one that is available, buy it. It's usually $12 to $20 per year. Then go to workplace.google.com, which was formerly G Suite, and register that domain in order to claim your domain branded email address. For instance, my domain is vandalegroup.com, and my email address is ryan@vandalegroup.com. Each of the members of my team also have branded email addresses, like josh@vandalegroup.com or lindsay@vandalegroup.com. This usually means you have to pay for a Workspace subscription. With everything I use through Workspace and the amount of users I have, it's like $69 per month, but that also includes unlimited drive space, which brings me to my next suggestion. Agents are very used to e-signature services like Dotloop, DocuSign, DigiSign, and so on. And most agents think that these systems are theirs to keep no matter where they decide to hang their license. That is not true. It is our duty to keep our client files for 5 years. If you switch companies and you are relying on these systems for document storage, they are the property of your brokerage that you hung your license at. So it's not you, the agent, that owns that. So how do you keep your files? I suggest Google Drive. Every listing you have, every buyer file, every transaction period, you should keep in a system like Google Drive. One that you own, not your brokerage. My clients love that I'm able to access anything within seconds. You won't be sorry that you implemented that into your business. The third step is going to be to transfer your previous email inbox to your new email address. So if you get cut off, you'll still have access to all your emails. To do this, you'll need a third-party email interface like MacMail or Thunderbird Mail if you don't have a Mac. Once you have your company email service and your new domain email service connected to this email interface, it's as easy as clicking and dragging your inbox from one source to another. Depending on the size of your inbox, this could take days, but I promise you, it will all be worth it. The next suggestion I have would be to use your newly purchased domain. Now, the most affordable option, yet one I don't really recommend, is to forward that domain to the website address you are currently using. This way, people get used to using your new name, and you can use it in marketing, etc. So if you ever do switch companies, you own your own domain and you just forward it to whatever site you'd like. This option also means that you do not rid yourself of the leads that are taken from your site. In order to solve that problem, you would need to purchase your own IDX website. There are countless companies to partner with for this, ranging from a few $100s a year to tens of thousands of dollars per year. Like most things in life, you get what you pay for, and if you are afraid of the cost, just know most of the high-end sites are so good at lead generation that you will see a minimum 4-to-1 return on your money if you're able to keep up with the leads they provide. You may be thinking, why would I want to pay for all of this if my company gives all this to me for free? Well, when you do the math, you will see why your brokerage spins their websites, CRMs, and email systems to you in such a positive light, because they're literally making tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars off of you by you using their systems on top of the high commission splits they charge. If you're an agent that prefers to take the blue pill rather than the red, I get it. I've been there. But once you profit from the truth and truly become the independent contractor you were meant to be, it's hard to go back. When you set your systems up correctly, brokerages can no longer hold you hostage because you own your own systems. Just be sure you register your name with the states you do business in and your brokerage, as well as your DBA. Pro tip, add in that in case of severing ties with your brokerage of choice, ownership of the business name in your DBA remains with you, the agent, not the brokerage. Some may try to combat everything I mentioned above by holding your brokerage name hostage, or your business name hostage, I'm sorry. I only offer this information to help save you loads of headaches in the future if you ever desire to make a change. I hope that helps those that needed to hear this, and remember, the grass is greener where you choose to water it. The color of your sign will never dictate your success. And if you truly want to experience freedom in your business like you've never experienced before, well, there's the start of your roadmap. If you need help with anything mentioned above or have questions, feel free to give me a call at 563-271-6684. Happy home selling.
He is the one.